So sometimes when we priests go to different gatherings, funerals or weddings or that kind of thing, especially in an Irish setting, you can often have, maybe it's the same in the States, but you can often have a scenario where people group together based on gender. So all the lads will gather together and they'll be chatting, and then all the moms or all the ladies will gather and chat as well. And then as a priest, you have to kind of, you have to say hello to everyone, so you have to kind of, be a social butterfly and, pop in and see everyone. So I remember doing this, even we used to have what are called station masses when I was in Mitchelstown. So station mass means that every week, at some point during the week, you have a mass in a different place in the parish, and it brings the people from the very, very local area. So that maybe like the 10 nearby streets will come to that house for a house mass. So it's a lovely tradition, like. But anyway, so afterwards, then you find that, as I say, you have to talk to everyone, and you go over to the ladies, and the ladies are all talking about, where is your son now? What college is he in? And how's he doing? And the daughter, and is she pregnant? I heard, congratulations, that's fantastic. Where are they moving to? Are they moving across the road? Have they bought a house yet? Where are her kids going to school? And it's all about the family, it's all about the kids, all about the children. Then you go to the lads, or you go to the men. I think we know the answer to this already. Like when you go to the men, what are they talking about? They're actually not talking about their families. Some game. Did you see that point in the last second? Are you kidding me? It was unreal. And actually, his father as well. He was a great hurler. I remember going to the final back in 1953, and there was 3 minutes to go by, and he knocked in a goal. I swear, the whole stadium went ballistic. That's the kind of conversation with the lads. But the moms talk about the families. And it was advice that an older priest gave me as well. He said, when you're visiting a nursing home, he said, if you're talking to retired people, older people, the women would want to talk about their families, and the men generally about sport, or if they're farmers, they want to talk about farming. And he was right. That was my experience. You go in, if you're talking to an older lady, just ask her, how's your family, or where are your family now, and she'll talk away. Jordan Peterson said, a mother will only be as happy as the least happy of her children. A mother will only be as happy as the least happy of her children. Today is the feast of Saint Monica. Saint Monica was an absolutely wonderful saint, and beautifully her feast day is placed before tomorrow's feast day, Feast of Saint Augustine. So why is that? Well, if you know the story at all, Saint Augustine's conversion was due in no small way to Saint Monica's prayers, and dare we even say, to Saint Monica's tears. She was born in 331 in Tagaste in modern-day Algeria, and married to a Roman pagan by the name of Patricius, which is Patrick. He wasn't actually that nice to her overall. He had quite a temper, as did his mother, and she lived with both of them. So she lived with these two fiery-tempered people, and her wonderful example, her prayerful patience, and I'm sure her many offered tears brought about this miracle, if you will, that shortly before Patricius's death he converted, as did his mother. So this was huge, because as I say that, I think of so many wives who are in difficult family situations, with either difficult mother-in-laws or father-in-laws for that matter, or difficult husbands or addiction, and you see these absolute heroes of women who quietly pray and offer this, and maybe get advice from people maybe who might be able to help in some way, but ultimately they're the ones who every day have to face this. Have to face these addictions or rejections or violence or whatever it is. They can be absolutely horrendous situations. And you look at a Saint Monica, who became a saint, doing what so many women do today, carrying the burden of their families, dare I say the burden of their husbands at times. So they had 3 children. 2 were good, and then there was Augustine. St. Augustine was lazy. I shouldn't call him a saint at this point. Augustine was lazy. He was very, very smart. But maybe that can also happen because you're smart. You get things easily. You understand things easily, so you don't have to study. So he was lazy. And so St. Monica decided she'd send him away to Carthage to have him educated there. So he went to Carthage and got an education, but also became a member of a Manichaean sect. So they believed that it was kind of a dualist understanding of reality. Basically, the material is bad, your body is bad, the world is bad, and when we die, we're freed then from all of this that drags us down, the weight of our bodies and that, and we become light. So then there's this light and darkness. We're taken into this reality of light. So it's a sect, and Saint Monica was less than happy. She cried an awful lot. She went to a bishop about this, asking his advice, what should she do? And he responded to her, a child of those many tears shall never perish. We don't know what the bishop's name is, but a child of so many tears will never perish. It's something that I'm reminded of when I see, as I say, a lot of these suffering mothers or suffering wives. A child of so many tears, or a husband of so many tears, will never perish. I think those kind of heartfelt prayers, they have great value before God. I think they have great value also before our Blessed Lady, who understands what it's like to see her children, in her case, her child, suffer, and us, her children, in the spiritual order. So she knows what it's like to see us suffer. She is not anything but indifferent to that. I think before God, before the Father then, children of so many tears will not perish. When we're open to receiving the Lord's grace, she'll find a way. So Saint Monica followed her son and went with him then to Rome. Travelled around Italy a bit, met St. Ambrose as well in Milan. And St. Ambrose's preaching had a great impact on the young St. Augustine, who had gone his wayward direction, but something about the sincerity and the holiness of the man really struck him. So, short version of the story, you can read the long version in his Confessions, but he converted and was baptized and gave his mother great joy. Not only then did he become a Christian, but he decided to dedicate his life to God. We'll be hearing more about that tomorrow. But he became a bishop, not only a bishop, but a saint. Not only a saint, but a doctor of the church. And the hidden root of all of that is St. Monica's prayer, St. Monica's tears. And that, as I say, should be a great consolation to all of us. This isn't just a model thing, like fathers can do absolutely the same. It's that in that hiddenness, those internal struggles and those internal sadnesses that you carry, no one else knows about it. You unite those kind of internal tears to the tears of the Lord in the Garden of Gethsemane. No one knows, no one sees. But these are heartfelt prayers. And we do so then for the conversion of those we love, for ye on mission now, for the university students you'll be missioning to. And some days are great, and some days are kind of a failure in the eyes of the world. Things don't necessarily go well all the time. That's the rough and tumble of mission. So when things don't go well, we silently unite these things to the cross. So, may Saint Monica's example inspire each one of us. May it console the hearts of any women suffering in difficult marital situations, difficult family situations, difficult children, addiction. May Saint Monica intercede for us and for all of them. Shortly before she died, she said these words to her son, St. Augustine, which he records in his Confessions. She said, "Son, nothing in this world affords me any delight. I do not know what there is now left for me to do, or why I am still here, all my hopes in this world now being fulfilled." May the faithful prayers of so many people, especially so many women, be fulfilled, that they may join their prayer with hers. Amen.